Greetings. So you want to grow your business, and to grow your business, you need access to the media. Media is very important. Digital media, TV, whatever the media, because that will help you to get your exposure for your products and services. And my today's guest is the master of getting a millions of dollars of free media.
Thank
Okay,
you. Thank you.
millions of dollars of free media, and without paying any penny. I have no idea by learning from our guest today, you will be able to replicate. However, we are going to grill him to try to get maximum out of him to so that way we can actually use that knowledge to grow our business based on the help of media. And in case you don't know me, my name is Mohammed Siddique. I am the host of Growth Hacking Show and the co-author of New Success Secrets. And on this episode, my special guest is from New Jersey, and he is the CEO and founder of American Seventh Football League, and his company name is A7FL. Almost like NFL, it's like almost like NFL. However,
Hey, how are you, Mohammed? Thank you for having me.
thank you so much. And his name is very unique, and I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. I practiced it already for you, just to let you know, so that way. Still, let's see if my guest is going to say yes, I did it. So is it Sener Korkusuz?
Well, pretty close. I think you
Pretty
had it.
close.
I
Okay.
think you had it earlier. Sener Korkusuz.
Okay,
Thank
Sener
you for having
Korkusuz. Okay. And for our, you know what, why I did it like this? Because, many people will have it, and I'm going to show you LinkedIn profile so they can see it. Is a Sener, it's not a Sener. Okay. And Korkusuz. Okay. Thank you so much. He is promoting this America's Seventh Football League, is disrupting of sport of American football with the format of 7-on-7, no helmets, no pads, full contact tackle football. And that's really, look at this, it's a really amazing concept. And in fact, that will really promote the football to everywhere. And he is on the mission to actually take over this American football with this amateur. So everyone is going to play on this one. And without any further delay, please join me to give a warm welcome to my guest, Sener. Sener, welcome.
Thank you, Mohammed. Pleasure to be here with you.
Sener, let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who you were surrounded with that inspired you to get involved in this American football?
Yeah, thank you. So I actually have roots in American football. I played football in youth football, Pop Warner. I played with a friend and my friends. One of them is my actual co-founder and partner in the A7FL, Ryan DePaul. So after many years, after our friendship, after high school, after college, I moved here to Florida in Boca Raton. And I kept in touch with Ryan, and I saw what he was doing with a format of 7-on-7, no pads tackle football. It was recreational and underground at the time. I came to him and I saw an opportunity. I said, let's partner, let's create something new. And within 3 months, in March of 2014, we've created the A7FL, American Sevens Football League, a new sport representing 7-on-7, no pads tackle football. And by the following year, in 2015, April, we had our first historic season. We were introduced on Forbes. We raised a ton of awareness, Bleacher Report, Sporting News. And over the years, we've just recently been on Sports Illustrated, as well as at the New York Stock Exchange. It's been unbelievable.
Great, great. So for our viewers who are watching this right now, how you can start something and get to the New York Stock Exchange, and many other medias that quickly, what's the secret? What's the secret sauce?
Yeah. And so I can't lie, my partner and I put great resources and great effort into it. We both bring something very valuable to the table to make this recipe. So we're two very important ingredients. But us alone wouldn't cut it. It's the product. The product itself speaks for itself. It's virally entertaining. and it actually may be a safer way to play football when it comes to CTE and repetitive head-to-head impacts that you receive wearing helmets. When you don't have a helmet on, similar to rugby, you're aware of your head. It's through instinct. It's called risk homeostasis. It means you're keeping your head out of the tackle. You're keeping your head because it's less protected. You're going into the tackle. You're more protected parts of your body. You're doing your shoulder style tackling, what they call rugby style tackling. This is a big reason why we've gotten so much attention, so much publicity, and it's the fact that this is a newsworthy product. It's entertaining and it's very exciting.
So the secret is newsworthy product, and it's unique, and you're promoting a safer way to play football, you know.
That's right. And this product was basically a hobby before I approached it. But I approached it with all of my expertise and experience over the years with this could be a big business. Not only that, this will be a national football league, and it has the legs, it has the possibility to be internationally representing American football. No pads, no helmets, no shoulder pads, no field goals needed. We don't kick the ball. So many reasons, and that's why they're playing our sport in Mexico, in Venezuela, in other countries, including Brazil, around the world. India, we're speaking with in terms of the Elite Football League of India, in terms of an exhibition game. We need more resources. We need to grow bigger. And
So we are going to talk about the resources. So based on Sener, based on your experience, what are the top 3 missteps to avoid to grow business?
I'd look at it from the opposite angle, and that's how I'll answer your question. So the top 3 hurdles that I've come across is you have to be able to pivot. So failure to pivot, failure to change direction based on timing, based on resources, and based on opportunity. So if you have the product, you believe you have the product, but nothing's going right for you. It might not be the right timing. You might not have the right resources. The right opportunity might not have presented itself. People often see this as a catch-22. When you run across a catch-22 in business, here's my second tip. The catch-22 means you're lacking resources, you're lacking the right timing, you're lacking the right opportunity. That's why you can't achieve. It seems impossible to achieve a catch-22. It's only because the timing isn't right, typically. We've often found this with our product. We've went after major league ownerships on day one. We weren't able to achieve that. We had to pivot. We went out and we realized we need press and publicity. Well, that worked for us. We continued with that. In 2017, and this is the next tip, the third tip, failure to invest and continually invest in the business. In 2017, we realized we need to begin live streaming. There's a cost to this. We're a bootstrapped startup. Shareholder loans is what it takes. We have to put our own money in as co-founders. Well, what we did is we began live streaming. By the end of 2017, a television network approached us because they've seen those live streams. And we put our championship on television with 11 sports. Not only that, this was a big long-term plan. So you have to look, and here's the bonus, you have to look for the long-term picture. You're not always spending money to make money on the first deal. You're spending money to make money on the second or third deal. So in 2018, this past season, we did a follow-up deal with 11 sports. We put 21 games on TV with them, and this is where we began to become positive. So it takes money to make money. It's not just a saying for no reason.
Yeah. So wonderful. So great. No, that's a very valuable lesson. And in fact, there's no magic, so you have to put in the hard work.
Yeah, mostly hard work. We've put a lot more hard work than investment in terms of cash at this point into the business. that means we could be farther ahead if we had the cash. So there's
Yeah.
a trade-off as well.
So based on your experience, what are your top 3 success secrets? No.
Okay. Top 3 success secrets. Number 1, my success began with networking. When it took me, and it maybe takes many entrepreneurs, depending on your personality type or your personality in general, to reach out and begin to network, especially with who you perceive as a mentor, possibly somebody who's much in a greater station in life than you are, that you think they are. The funny thing is, relatively speaking, those entrepreneurs have a very similar mindset to you. They are hungry. If they're not, they're on the decline or they're retired. And you see many of the successful entrepreneurs, and I meet them, and they're hustling and work because that's the high. They get the high from success. So success breeds success. Number 1, reaching out and networking. Number 2, bringing something to the table. When you network, just like on Thanksgiving, which today, happy Thanksgiving. Can't wait to enjoy the turkey, but I'm going to bring something to the table. I'm actually going to bring the whole turkey to the table. And one of my funny sayings that a partner of mine says is, you know what, I actually bring the whole table. So you want to bring as much as you can. When you're a guest, you need to bring something. It's only manners. This applies to business. And business is relationships. Business is the extension, and this is the third point. So it's all about relationships. Business is relationships. I've always thought in terms of long-term relationships, in terms of success. That's not necessarily all business is about. Business can be short-term relationships and success. There's one-off deals where you never deal with these people again, and you're going to fight to the last dollar. Okay? Many times in long-term relationships, you never want to fight to the last dollar. And Lee Steinberg, a great sports agent, I credit with that and saying it that particular way. But the point is that it's a relationship. I want to work with you, you want to work with me, so that we both produce at our maximum. If it's not a win-win in any other situation, somebody's not producing, or both sides aren't.
Wonderful, wonderful. So how are you growing your American Sevens Football League right now?
Okay, so right now, given that we've taken the last 3 years to prove our product, a minimal viable product, and we've created great attention, following, millions of viewers, 360,000 Facebook following, and we're expanding our distribution through TV, through a partnership with Facebook on their Facebook Watch platform. We are now seeking investment. This is the next stage, and this is a big secret I can share with you. So, as an entrepreneur who's never sold a company before, that's me. Actually, I've sold a company before, but I don't consider it because it wasn't for millions of dollars. Okay. I'll give you an advice. If you sold the company, be proud of it. I did sell a company. Actually, my partner and we sold a company together. I never tell anybody about it. And it's when we were coming right out of high school in college. I'm not proud of it at the time because it wasn't $1 million company. So I haven't sold, my partner hasn't sold a company before. 2 entrepreneurs, 2 executive team, hugely successful product. Why aren't we getting the attraction from investors? Why aren't we getting the introductions? Well, time to learn. Again, why? This is the catch-22. Well, why is because the team needs improvement. We had to build our team. So I went out and I researched and I found ideal candidates to be our shareholder, to be our board director, to bring immense experience to the table, to bring us introductions to investors, to bring us other licensing and opportunities in the entertainment world. And you got to shoot big to do that. And we've done that. So I have a big announcement coming soon. We're ironing and finalizing the contract now. But that's the big one.
Wish you all the best on your contract.
Thank you.
So
Thank
how the Growth Hacking Show community can support you, people who are watching this right now, how they can support you?
Oh, I love that. If you like football, if you like rugby, if you like exciting sports, you can watch A7FL at a7fl.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Roku. You can find us on Amazon. You can find us on Amazon Fire. You can find us on during the season on TV with 11 Network on DirecTV, Verizon Fios, and AT&T Uverse. I'd like to talk about our sponsors a little bit. They've been vital to our success. They're our first customers. We have multiple revenue streams, but our sponsorship is a big one. It proves that sporting companies want to put their product, their elite products, in our league as a sporting league. Second Skull is a soft padded skull cap. I have one in the office, but not on hand right now. But our athletes wear this skull cap. They're at secondskull.com, and you can search them on Google. It's the number 2ndskull.com. We put a soft padded skull cap on our athletes. It fits perfectly. It's a win-win. That's a perfect sponsorship. Athlete Intelligence has a biometric mouthpiece that records G-force, acceleration, and impacts that our athletes. We use that to research with New Jersey Institute of Technology on the safety of our sport. It's a perfect win-win situation. They've been a tremendous sponsor for us. athleteintelligence.com. And our newest sponsor we picked up going into this postseason. This last season, Tim Tam, which is a power massager, if I could reach back here and get this. This is a power massager that our athletes use to work out the knots in their muscles. I'm going to run it right now. It's a little loud. But you can imagine how happy they are to be able to use a product like this. And once again, it's a win-win. It fits into our league perfectly. So that being said, win-win relationships. That's how we got our first revenue streams from our sponsorships. This is a key to success.
Wonderful, wonderful. This is the key. This is the website, a7fl.com, and you are welcome to look at this. There's so many things scheduled. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. As we are about to wrap up, what would you say as a final word, Sener?
Thank you. I appreciate your time, Mohammed. I think you're doing a great service by interviewing entrepreneurs, especially a variety of entrepreneurs. I think when I was starting out, I was looking for advice, looking for mentorship, looking for the answer. So I think the more variety that's out there in terms of not only the hugely successful Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk's, and so on that you see every day, but also the still still hustling entrepreneurs. But they're hustling too. It's all relative. I'll tell you one big key to success, and this is separate from what people see success as money. Success is about loving yourself. Success is about being thankful and appreciating. This is Thanksgiving. This is a key to success. No amount of money can give that to you. Those with the least amount of money can be much happier than those with the most amount of money. It's a fact. It's absolutely a fact. More money, more problems, Biggie Smalls. Everybody knows having money is not buying happiness. So be thankful, appreciate what you do have, but we're all hustling still to achieve more. There's nothing wrong with that.
Keep hustling. Keep hustling. So that's the final word. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of the Growth Hacking Show community and our entire team. We really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia, wishing you good luck, good sales, And I do hope our podcast came with an amazing guest. Until then, all best wishes.